So, good morning. It's Saturday, the 12th of February, and we are here to do morning, well, it's not morning messages, it's just Saturday vibe messages. It's quite a lazy day here today. We've all had baths, put fresh pajamas on. We're going to have a movie afternoon. Yes, we are. So, let's see. Let's get our messages. Let's get our message decks out. Let's get our message decks out. Good morning, Michelle. How are you well, it's afternoon now, so I don't know why I'm saying good morning, but maybe where you are, it's morning. We've had a very relaxing day here so far today. The normal Saturday. I love Saturdays. Nobody really even awakens before midday. It's got a very relaxing Sunday vibe here, Saturday has. Sunday is normally stripping the beds. Used to be getting the uniforms ready and all that kind of malarkey, but that's now no longer an issue. Good afternoon to you too, my darling. Right, so let's get straight into the message. I have my sons awaiting me downstairs, all freshly cleaned and scrubbed, waiting to watch movies. So, yes, I'm in my pajamas. Yes, I have fluffy hair. No, I do not have makeup on, and no, I do not care. It's that Saturday vibe. Yes, it is. Beautiful Saturday vibe. Okay, so let's see. What does the Oracle want to tell us today? What's the energy and what's the story in Balamory today? What's the story in Balamory? I just love that program. The yin, the feminine energy of receiving. How beautiful is that card? It matches my nails. Oh, I love a bit of pink. Turned very pinky feminine in my older age. Okay, I want another one. I didn't know I was going to do this, but there we go. Okay. Something is not for you. So, the feminine has realised something isn't for her. That's a 6, creating balance. So we have 2 and we have a 6. Let's see what Melly Mermaid wants to say. So, is there some feminines out there that have realised that something they thought was for them is no longer for them? The art of chess. Ah, now there's a fortune cookie. So on this chessboard, there's a fortune cookie. And the fortune cookie is saying, nope. So you're almost like you're not going to go around and play this game again. It's not for me. I'm ready to receive. I'm not willing to play games anymore. Very beautiful energy. This is very balanced. This is non-anger. This is of higher velocity. This is somebody saying in my Empress, I no longer want this. I'm ready to receive something that is of value. I do not want to be a pawn in your chess game any longer. Oh, feminine. Oh, why is that there? Okay. Ah, magic has appeared under the Divine Feminine card. So, what is not for us? What is not for the collective? Re-energize. Something that drained you in the past is not for you anymore. So if there was an energy or a connection, emotion, a place, a job, a person or a thing that you've realized, actually, I'm taking myself out the rat race, I'm taking myself out the game, I'm taking myself out the situation because this is not for me anymore. It's because in the past, it drained your energy. It may have overconsumed your mind state. It may have made you feel very, very weak in who you were. You have gratitude for the situation because it's learnt you some lessons. What's the bottom of the... Yeah, look. The yin is that round and around and around. You don't want to go round and round in this cycle anymore. So there's a feminine out there that's kind of realised the magic of who she is. And the art of receiving is believing you're worthy of receiving it. What a beautiful message. Not having to go around a cycle of something that drained you of your energy, of your emotions, that created that angry frustration, mind fog of the Eight of Swords and the having to defend yourself, the Three of Swords energy. All of that seems to be something that this feminine, or the feminine energy that is within, has managed to overcome. Yes, because look, the feminine here has the medicine bag. She's found the magic cure to herself. She now has secured the bag in healing and has understood the wonders of who she is. She's become a healer, a teacher, even maybe a guide for those around who are on the journey stepping forward, or is just ready to learn the lessons and has learnt them and understands the belief of who she is all the medicine she needed. Fabulous energy here. Fabulous energy. So, whatever is not for you could have been something that was draining your energy, but was a great mystery. So something that was never very clear. Something that you're no longer determining is coming with you in the future. Was something that drained you of energy. Something that was maybe a great mystery. And maybe you'll never understand what the universe had in store for you, but you understand that it learnt you the lessons of what you do not want anymore. This is fabulous. This is fabulous. Okay, bottom of the deck, nature spirits. So nature spirits are guiding you. This is kind of like going on that walk down into your future. You don't know where it's going. Good morning, Lisa. I can't see how many's in here. YouTube is saying that there's nobody in here to me. So I don't know what's going on. Okay, I've split the deck. Every relationship has magic moments that can be rekindled. So we have rekindle and then we have past lives. Oh, wow, how lovely is that? So this could be some karma that you've cleared up from a past life. This could definitely be the end of a karmic cycle. The lessons have been learnt, and although the cycle may appear, it's not going to affect you the way it did before because you finally released it. You've learned how to re-energize yourself and see what's betraying your own energy in the past, and you've realized it's not for you. Oh, we have a dropper. 1 second. Where did that go? There it is. Oh, okay, learn. Let love show you how to learn from each other. So the love a feminine had here for somebody has learnt them the magic of who they are. You've learned how to heal, become a healer, see the healing in the lessons, because you've learnt some very valuable lessons here, Divine Feminine or Collective. Good morning, Virginia. Let's see what is not for you. Hello, my beautiful Debbie. How are you this fine morning? Remarkable. Noticed everything remarkable about your relationship. So you've learned that much. It's quite remarkable now when you look back at how many of those red flags you missed and how much learning you have had from this person, this situation, this place, this job, this thing. Whatever it is that you've now decided is not for you has learnt you some valuable lessons. You have become so confident in your own intuition and your own gifts. So, let's see. Past lives. Bottom of the deck. This is clearing out some past life confusion and the challenges that came around. You followed the signs and now you're going to be able to rejoice. This could be that you could rekindle some love. So maybe your karmic lesson or the lessons you've had to learn of recent are going to allow you to finally understand what love is. Now, this could be that you held things in from your past and that you've had people that triggered those. That may not be necessarily that there was anything wrong with the people. I think when you finally understand that universe will make people, situations, places arise in your life for the greatest, highest good of you, that's when you can finally let go of the pain that you perceive somebody else has given you and walk away from that kind of victim mentality in the very much of the Empress energy here. Somebody really has leveled up to a drastic degree. So let's get some tarot on this. I wish I could show you the cards, but I can't. I'm not going to play with the camera. Those of you who are here regularly enough know that my camera and me, we have this love-hate relationship. I love it, it hates me. We have 6 in there, then we have 12 on the date. 6 and 6 is 12. Well, I like it too, Lisa. I think it means there's an element of being recognized for the work that you've now done. And the universe is recognizing it. Yeah, look, I said 6. We have 2 6. We have 2 6s in the house there, we did. 6 and 6 together is 12. Okay. The mastery of learning, whatever it was. 4 of Pentacles. 4 of Pentacles. So what have you learnt? You've learnt that disappointment can sometimes be a great healer. And yes, it's disappointing to find out that the person, place or thing that you wanted is not meant for you. But you understand there's something far greater behind that disappointment. One more. Judgment. Yes. You have the judgment to say whether this is for you or for you not. But I think with the fact that you've understood that you are now ready to receive in the yin energy, the disappointment had to come in. And the horn of judgment has now been called. And it's going to call for you to have this judgment to say to these people, these places, this job, this thing, I no longer want part of this anymore. But say it in a very Empress energy. Good morning. Good morning, Jojo. This is not the time to go guns blazing. If you have opened up your heart and you realise this situation is no longer for me, because I understand how magical I am, and if you could not see that, because you drained me so much. I've learnt how to heal myself. I've taken myself on a journey of self-healing. The great mystery that was surrounding our relationship, our love, my job offer, this family situation, whatever it is for you, has finally learnt you the lessons that you needed to learn. And you're now looking at it like it's quite remarkable how much pain I had to go through to learn these lessons. But what you understand is the disappointment of all the pain and this person, place or thing that you're now ready to say is not for me. It's down to you to create the judgment call. It is down to you. It is down to you. The judgment call is yours. The magic and re-energize. So you've learnt your magic. You understood that this person drained you of emotions, of money, of love, of your self-belief, of your worth. So you're ready to start a whole new cycle now. The World card shows up. There's a new beginning. There's a new day dawning here. This is done in a very calm, understanding, kind of melodical way. Let's clarify what the World. You're going to protect your energy. You will defend your new beginning. You understand how far you have come. You're not willing to go down a road regardless of how much you may have wanted it, because you're now understanding that you are worthy to receive the energy that you have given out in the past. So you are completely walking away. This is so calm. It is done. It is not done in a swordsy energy. It's not done in an emotional energy. It's kind of all of the queens and all of the kings rolled up into one. This is Emperor, Empress energy. This is very much that calm, collective. I understand that I am ready to walk away. I do not want to hurt this person. I do not want to hurt anybody else the way I have been hurt. You see, hurt people hurt people. So if you are using your tongue to cast judgment on somebody else, you will have to carry that sword and the pain of what you said to somebody. By dealing with the emotions and understanding there was a bigger plan here, and by being in that Empress and Empress energy, Emperor and Empress energy, you can tell somebody, this is not for me no more, and just walk away. There doesn't need to be it. There's no swords here. There is no swords. This is not done in haste. This is not done in harshness. There is no cups. This is not done over emotional. Screaming, crying, I love you, but I have to let you go. Or you are a bad person and I have to let you go. There is no emotion. It's grounded. Good morning, Bray. Love is the understanding that I always believe that love is giving somebody a gun. When you open up to somebody, you understand that they have the power to hurt you. So it's kind of giving somebody a loaded gun and trusting that they will not hurt you or kill you with it. I used to love that band. I went to watch them. KLF, I think they were. They played in the Arcadian in Birmingham years ago. So let's get this medicine bag and this great mystery. So the great mystery has been revealed to you on how to heal yourself. And the mystery of whoever this was, this love, this connection, this job that you could never quite rein in, has been shown. And here we have the first sword, the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Look, see? Having open communication. Eight of Swords speaks about moving fast, moving forward. Be careful you don't move in haste. I think you're going to be very proud of the healing that you've done. Ace of Swords, speaking the truth on something. Speaking the truth on something. The Nine of Vessels, understanding that you have got the ability to create a very happy, abundant future. Something that's very joyful within yourself. Or maybe you've understood your part in this relationship and you have taken you've taken accountability. This could be a complete different mindset. You might have had to learn a lot of lessons about who you are. Like I said, this is never about the other person. Your healing is never about the other person. Because I think when you're toxic and they have toxic traits, you could trigger their toxic traits out of them. When you can heal a part of you that is toxic, you may not relinquish that toxic part of the other person. Now we do have love conquers all, round and around. So somebody might be going and heading back into a situation here. And there is no judgment here. Page of Swords. Somebody's been disappointed. He has the sword and there's something that hasn't grown. So somebody could have thought, well, when I heal, I'll be able to forget this person. So I'm going to have two storylines here because I've got two storylines that come up. So first we're going to go with the one where somebody's taken accountability for their own healing and is ready to go through this cycle again. And then I'm going to do on the other side somebody who has finally realised that now is the time to walk away. And they've healed enough to understand that the toxic energies between the two people can no longer work. So those who are walking back into this, be careful. Page of Swords, the illusion of being single, the illusion of walking away from somebody could have faced some disappointments. You may have thought, when I walk away from this person, all my issues will be solved. They were the reason. They were the problem. You may have realized that that is not so. And you want to give this person another chance. But you understand that you have to do it from a healed place because you have the medicine bag. The great mystery here is that the options, the illusion of the options, the illusion that if I walk away, I'm going to be happier without this person. And that hasn't been so. And there might be a chance now for you and this person to have a whole new beginning. But you have to learn what boundaries are. If you have learned the lesson of boundaries and of re-energizing yourself and not putting too much money, effort, time that is not reciprocated back, this could be something that can grow. So let's see where that comes out. So that was the illusion of the top. Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords. Somebody's been all up in their head about this, making this decision on whether I should walk forward or walk away. We have the King of Passion, the King of Swords, King of Wands. Somebody's very confident about being able to handle this another way round. Somebody's very confident that they can come back in. Now, this could be the person that you walked away from. Somebody, whoever walked away from you, this is not you, it could be the other person, may have thought, I'm going to be happier on my own. I've got plenty of options. It was an illusion. They've been all up in their head and has finally realised, my passion is with this person. I no longer want to be this in and out energy, this player. My wands have to be put down. I've never been able to get over this person. There's a candle still burning. This could be you or the other person that you're willing to go around in another cycle for. There is just the choice. The choice is here to be made. Which way do I go? Two of Wands. So there's a choice is going to end up. Knight of Pentacles. It's took you a long time, or it may take you a long time to actually make this choice, or it's took you a long time to finally realise that you walking away did not give you what you want, or it's took this other person a long time to realise, shit, I've lost something very valuable to me. Okay, let's go on to the other side of things here. There's a dual message, so there may be people on both ends of the spectrum here. Somebody, this person may not have really understood how remarkable you were and has now finally understood. But you, so those of you who have walked away, okay, so let's go on the other flip. Let's flip the coin. So those feminines have realised this is not for me. The disappointment was too much, and I'm going to blow the horn of justice, of judgment upon this. And I understand that with everything in me, I cannot go forward with this energy anymore. Where do we stand? There's a celebration coming for you. It's time to celebrate who you are. So the universe is saying, by doing what you best. There's a celebrate because you finally learned to emotionally walk away. Finally learned to walk away. You've understood that the person who you've walked away from, place or thing, drained you that much. You want a whole new beginning. You want a commitment of spiritual worth. You're not going to put up with something that drains your energy. You're willing to defend your rights and your new way of doing things, your new life, your healing path. And you're ready to passionately move forward with the Ace of Wands. You want something that's going to give you something. You've learnt a lot of lessons here. You're ready to build a new foundation. Build on this energy of healing, the medicine bag. You're ready to build. And you're ready to speak your truths about it. You're ready to speak your truths about it. You're ready to speak your truth. And this could just be your truth to yourself. But this person who comes in, be very balanced how you tell them. But there's passion here for you to move into your new direction. Three of Pentacles, what are you building towards? The person who has completely walked away and understood that this situation is not for them. Three of Pentacles, you want to build something that is not the Five of Cups. So let's see. So the energy, let's clarify the Five of Cups. Clarify the Five of Cups. 10 of Cups, okay. So you understand it's not about you giving. You want somebody to build with, because when you give and you overgive, you're left in this Five of Cups energy. By learning the lesson, you gain the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups is an emotional, it's a connection that is so happy and rejoiceful. You've learnt who you are. So we have two angles to this reading. I don't normally do two angles, but I feel as though somebody is completely taking the viewpoint, I've learnt, I understand, and I need to give this one more go. And they're moving in for another go round. Or this is somebody you're walking away from who's finally realised walking away from you was an illusion. It was very disappointing. I thought I'd have options, but I didn't. I'm now all up in my head. And I have understood. I grew. I used to be the Page. Or even the Knight of Wands. I used to be the Knight of Wands and I've grew. The energy of me being in this pain. Face some karma. And I'm going to choose a path. It may have took a long time for this person to choose this path, or it may be a long time till this person shows up again. But somebody wants to come and tell you how remarkable or an impact you had on them. So this is not the energy of somebody in the collective who is ready to go round again. This is the person that you're finally going to tell, this is not for me no more. Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck. See, we have that liar, cheater, thief. The soulmate. Okay, so if you had to deal with a liar, cheater, thief in the past. Seven of Swords. Just understand that they were a soulmate that got brought into you to guide you towards your healing. And without them, you would never have been able to be the person you are today. Have no bad feeling against this person. Everything happens for a reason. The Sun. The Empress. The King of Swords. And then we have the Six. Oh, and we have the Queen, King and Queen of Swords. Balancing. So these aren't a married couple in the deck. What I learned the other day, this is kind of a sister-brother energy. So you may realise that this person in the past, you will always love them, but it was never true love. And now you're in this Empress energy. You understood that they were brought in to just purely heal you. And you will always love them, but in a different way. But the sun is where you're going. What does the Empress want? What's the Empress going after? Justice. Balance. This is also Libra energy. Ready to put the sword down, ready for something to come in of equal give and take. Being in the feminine energy of reciprocity, of ready to receive. So that's the message. It's kind of given a bit of a twist today. Bottom of the deck, the Ten of Swords. So you've got a choice to make. Do not go in, because you will hurt yourself if you go in too swordsy. You might think you're going to hurt somebody else by speaking the truth. But I think you might, and it could, I don't know. If you are ready to walk away, this is your person and how, or the person, place or thing that you're walking away. If it's a job, they might have thought, oh, well, it's all right, I can get a better worker. Don't worry, that was an illusion. If it's a person that you've walked away from, oh, it's all right, I can get better. They're now all up in their head and wish they hadn't. There's regrets here. But you have took the lessons of healing from this person. If you are walking away as the divine feminine, the disappointment had to come in, and you finally understood, if this person didn't give me the amount of disappointment, I would never have called judgment on them because I had too much love for them. But I understand the magic in me, and that this person drained me too much. And I want a whole new beginning, and I'm willing to defend my decision here. The healing path. The great mystery of the mind-boggling confusion that this person created. I no longer want. And I'm going to walk away with my sword in hand. Because the truth is what I'm after. So I'm going on to a new beginning. I finally seen the truth in who I am, who this person was. And I'm going to live a happy life as a single person. I have the 9 of Cups. The only thing I'm waiting for is that 1 cup. And this person couldn't give me that 1 cup. This person brought nothing but a draining energy towards me. And when this person walked away, they understood this. Now, if you're willing to walk back, you might be taking accountability that you was the past person who walked away thinking everything was going to be better once you left this person, and it's left you in mental conflict. And you might want to go round this cycle again, and there is nothing wrong with that. Every cycle learns us a new level of healing. So let's just get an ending for this one here. So if there is somebody that's going to go back to the past, what is the likely outcome here? What is the likely outcome? It can create healing. They are your wish fulfillment. But there's only one person putting into this. So if you've learnt your lesson and you're ready to go back into a situation and say, I fucked up. This could be a masculine energy here that understands, I finally learnt who my feminine is, and I understood that I was in the wrong place, and I walked away and I chose somebody else. Their intention here and what they want from you is they understand that they are your match. They feel as though they are the emperor to you, and that this can give them the joy of the 10 of Pentacles, and because you are the wish fulfillment. So the karma here would be the divine feminine has finally seen her worth and walks away, which is the exact moment the person who treated you as an option, who's now disappointed and maybe can't sleep, who has grew in his pain. This connection has healed you and it has healed them. And I think they might want to come in because they realise now, or somebody's realised that the person they left, whether you're in the chat or you're not, was the person who was their person. Because here we have Where are we? We have the Empress on the feminine side. And we do have the Emperor on the other side. Now, a divine connection doesn't have to be divine to stay together. Somebody might have just had to learn the lessons to walk away. Because in that moment, then you become the best person who you needed to be. Even if you're not with the person who helped you heal, you can always thank them and hold them in that place of forgiveness. But somebody does feel as though by coming in, could be a lot of healing with you. You are their wish fulfillment, but you've learned that you're yours. You have learned that you can have a fantastic life without the confusion, without the draining energy. So I'm going to leave that with you there. Food for thought. Do not treat others the way you wouldn't want to be treated. Now we are healed. You've learned the lessons in this connection, this relationship. Who knows? If somebody has learned enough about themselves and can put the boundaries up, a new cycle can begin. And it can be quite energetic. It can be quite prosperous. The Emperor and the Empress are here. It can give the full wish fulfillment, but are you ready to walk down that road again? Who knows? The choice is yours. The judgment is in your hand. So on that note, I'm going to say goodbye. And maybe I'll see you later. Who knows? I might do a full energy check-in later with everybody. If not, I'll be back tomorrow because it's now movie night. Well, movie afternoon for me and my children. And I'll see you later. Have a lovely day. Stay blessed. Smooches.